Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I've done credit card reviews on many different cards across the market, but sometimes it can be hard deciding which card best fits you, especially when cards are very similar or when they're in the same family of cards. Today, we're going to be doing a side by side comparison of the Capital One Venture and the Capital One Venture X to hopefully help you decide which one of these travel credit cards best fits you. First, let's start with the annual fee. The Capital One Venture has an annual fee of $95, and the Capital One Venture X has an annual fee of $395. The fees are not waived on either of these cards the first year, so you'll be charged when you get the cards. The Venture X has the bigger annual fee, so you're going to get more perks and benefits with that card, which we'll go over later in the video. Also, just so you're aware, the Venture X will be more so classified as a premium travel rewards credit card, so you're typically going to have pretty good credit. Maybe a 720 or higher credit score, plus pretty good income to be eligible for this card. For the Venture card, you'll probably need at least a 690 or 700 credit score to be eligible. Next, let's take a look at the sign-up bonuses on each card. Currently, the Venture card has an increased sign-up offer of 75,000 miles after you spend $4,000 on the card in the first 4 months of account opening. The normal sign-up bonus for this card is 50,000 miles after spending $3,000 on the card in the first 3 months of account opening. So if this is a card you've been eyeing, now might be the time to apply. As far as the Venture X, it also has a current sign-up bonus of 75,000 miles. Now this is the typical sign-up offer on this card, so no rush on getting this one. Capital One miles are valued at 1.6 cents per mile, so a 75,000 mile sign-up bonus would be valued at $1,200. Now if you're watching this after the Venture card sign-up bonus has gone back down to 50,000 miles, 50,000 miles would be valued at $800, still a very good bonus. If you're interested in this card and you want to support the channel, I'll leave my referral link down in the description box below. Next, let's take a look at the mile earning categories on everyday spending with these cards. First, with the Venture card, you're going to earn 5 miles per dollar spent on hotels and car rentals booked through Capital One Travel, and 2 miles per dollar spent on all other purchases. With the Venture X, you're going to earn 10 miles per dollar spent on hotels and car rentals booked through Capital One Travel, 5 miles per dollar spent on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and lastly, you'll earn 2 miles per dollar spent on everything else. So as you can see, on everyday spending, you'll earn the same amount of points on each card. But if you travel often and spend a lot on flights, hotels, and car rentals, you're definitely going to earn more points with the Venture X. Now, if you only travel occasionally, then those extra points might not be that significant. Next, let's take a look at what kind of benefits each card offers. So first, here are the benefits you get with both cards. You're going to get a $100 global entry TSA pre-check application fee credit every 4 years. You get this credit every 4 years because you have to reapply for global entry and or TSA pre-check every 4 years. You're going to have access to transfer your miles to any of Capital One's 17 airline and hotel transfer partners where you can possibly get even more value from your miles. Moving on, these cards don't have foreign transaction fees, so both cards would be good options to use when traveling internationally. Next, with the Venture card, you're going to get 2 complimentary visits per year to Capital One airport lounges or Plaza Premium airport lounges. Now with the Venture X, you're going to get much more lounge access. You're going to get a Priority Pass membership, which gets you and up to 2 guests access to over 1,300 airport lounges worldwide. You'll also have unlimited access to Capital One lounges. Again, great for individuals who travel often. Alright, now because the Venture X has a higher annual fee, as you can imagine, you're going to get even more benefits than you will with the regular Venture card. With the Venture X, you're also going to get a $300 annual travel credit. This means that you're going to get $300 back in the form of a statement credit for any travel booked on the Capital One travel portal using the Venture X card. Next, you're going to get a 10,000 mile bonus on your card member anniversary just for being a card holder. Moving on, you can add up to 4 authorized users at no additional cost. And on top of that, those 4 authorized users will also get Capital One Lounge access, which is unheard of in the points and miles world. Lastly, you're going to receive Hertz Rental Car President Circle status just for being a card holder. Again, if you travel at least a couple times a year and have very good credit, then the Venture X is easily the better option, because that $300 travel credit effectively makes the Venture X a $95 annual fee card. Finally, let's take a look at the protections and insurances you get with these cards. So with both cards, you're going to get trip cancellation and trip interruption insurance, trip delay reimbursement, lost luggage and baggage delay insurance, emergency medical and emergency evacuation insurance, rental car collision insurance, cell phone protection, extended warranty protection, and return protection. The Venture card is a Visa Signature card and the Venture X is a Visa Infinite card, so this is where the vast majority of these benefits come from. The Visa Infinite is a higher tier, and with that, you're going to get a little more protection. Now, if these are cards you're considering, there are a few things you need to know. First, you can only have 2 personal Capital One cards at a time. If you apply for a third card, you'll automatically be declined. Next, you can only be approved for 1 Capital One card every 6 months. So if you're interested in more than 1 card, make sure your timing is right. Next, you can have multiple cards in the same family. For example, you can have both the Venture X and the no annual fee Venture 1 card if you want it. Lastly, as far as the sign-up bonus, like American Express cards, there is some once-in-a-lifetime verbiage in the terms and conditions. So for example, you can sign up for the Venture card, get that bonus, then 6 months later sign up for the Venture X and get that bonus too, because they are 2 different cards. However, you cannot receive a sign-up bonus multiple times on the same card. I hope that makes sense. So to wrap things up, these are both really good cards. You're earning 2 miles per dollar spent on all purchases with both of these cards, plus you're earning 5 to 10x on travel categories. The biggest difference is that the Venture X is geared towards individuals who travel, I'd say 3 or more times a year, and who could realistically utilize a good amount of the benefits offered, because that's the reason for the higher annual fee. If you normally spend more than $300 per year on travel and had to pick between these 2 cards, then I'd go with the Venture X. The $300 annual travel credit effectively brings the annual fee down to $95, which is the normal annual fee for the regular Venture card. So why not just get the card that has more benefits? The regular Venture card is geared towards the occasional traveler, or maybe somebody whose credit score is not quite high enough to be approved for the Venture X. You can always apply for the Venture X at a later date and get that sign-up bonus too. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you learned something new, make sure you hit that like button so that YouTube pushes this video out to other people who are interested in these 2 cards. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.